Hi, this is Malay and welcome to my channel and welcome back to an XML actions in Power Automate Desktop. In the previous video, we saw read an XML from file, execute XPath expression, get XML element value and the get XML element attribute. In today's video, we'll continue looking at more XML actions. So for now, let's go ahead and delete this. If you're not gone through these actions in the previous video, I will link the link in the description. You can go and watch part 1 and then resume from here. Open the XML node and let's go and write an XML to a file. Now in the previous example we saw read an XML file, and this time we will be writing the entire XML content into the file. So the file path that I'm going to generate is C drive PAT XML new.xml, that's the extension, and the XML content that we're going to be writing is, or let's go ahead and store it into the variable. So let's set a variable. Set variable, drag and drop in the beginning. Let's call it the XML content without space, and let's put the XML content here. So let me show you the XML content in Visual Studio Code. So that's the same bookstore XML which we wrote, but the only difference is we're going to be having a book. Let me go ahead and remove the attributes, and I'll tell you why we are removing that. Let me close this and let me also remove the attribute here, and this should be fine. Copy this and let's put this into the variable. So now we have the entire bookstore XML with all the valid tags into the XML content. And now let's go ahead and configure this action, write XML to a file, XML to write. Let's pick up our XML content. You can keep the system default or UTF-8. Indentation level per level you can keep 2. Format XML, yes, I would like to format the XML. Click on save, click run, and let's go and wait for this to complete, and we'll take a look at the file. Now we will have the file created, so it is in the C drive PAD, and let's go and change date modified. It's the XML new. Let's go and open this into the Visual Studio Code, and we'll have the exact same XML which we just copied into the valid XML file. Now that we have written the XML file, you must have observed that we purposefully removed the attributes from the last book element that we've added. So let's go and disable this action. Let's read from an XML file, and the file path is going to be C drive PAD XML-new.xml, and the UTF-8 encoding is going to be keeping it. Now in this case, let's call it bookstore XML. Click on save. Now then we have the entire XML in the bookstore XML. Let's go ahead and drag and drop set XML element attribute. You would observe that the XML document is pre-selected. And now it's time to reach to that level where we will need to add the attribute. We have already seen this in the previous video, how to use the XPath expression to reach to the specific element in which we want to work it. So we'll go with /bookstore. Let's observe the XML. So we have /bookstore. Then we are looking at the third book. So in this case, it's going to be book number 3. So this is our element in which we want to add the attribute. So what attribute now we would like to add? So we would like to add the attribute called category. So let's add the attribute name category, and then let's go ahead and add the category value, which is the attribute value. So let's call it, it's a science. Click on save. Let's go ahead and run it. Complete. And now we have the set XML attribute completed. So now if you'll observe the bookstore XML, let's go and open that, click on more, and when you scroll down, you will see the category attribute and the value is now set. Similarly, you can take a hold of the price attribute where we want to add the currency equals to USD. So let's go ahead and edit this. In this, what we're going to be doing is we need to get inside book 3, so / and then it is directly the price. So in this case, let's go and reach to the price element level. In this case, it's going to be currency, and the attribute is going to be the USD. So click on save, click run. Let's wait for this to complete, and let's open the bookstore XML. Click more, and you will see the currency USD attribute is being set for the price XML element. Let's say we remove the title itself. So that's the value of the attribute. Let's say we remove this we click on save. That means we're going to be reading the content and then adding the value in the title. So let's go ahead and now drag and drop set XML element value. Similarly, we'll be using the same bookstore XML. The XPath query is going to be bookstore slash book number 3 slash title, and that is our XML attribute. And the value that we're going to be setting is its meditations. That's the title of the book. We are good to go. Click on save, hit run, and let's wait for that to complete. Let's open the bookstore XML and you will see that title is now set to the meditation. We'll cover the remaining set of actions in the next video. I thank you so much for watching this video.